What's going on, good people? Welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. I'm your host, Juggernaut097, and I am joined with Kickin It with Leo today. And we are here to preview and predict WWE NXT Battleground for 2023, which Battleground is going to be happening this Sunday, which is going to be May 28th, 2023. And this is our second prediction video of the week. I mean, it's a busy weekend in professional wrestling. It's really busy this weekend.
It really is.
I mean, we got Night of Champions, which we predicted that last night, which if you haven't checked out Night of Champions prediction, definitely check that out later. And then now we're doing Battleground, and then we got Double or Nothing also on Sunday, which I'm probably going to be watching Battleground later on. Like, I'm probably not going to be watching it right on time on Sunday, but maybe on Monday. Yeah. But Leo, are you looking forward to Battleground?
I feel like it's going to be a solid show. Nonetheless, I think the NXT, is one of those people like brands. I think they can still put on good matches when they really feel motivated. When the stories are motivated, I definitely think they can put on a good show. And I think, even though it's not the best card that I would have thought, but I think it's still serviceable nonetheless. So I still think it's going to be a good show.
We got young Philip here. What's going on? He says, "What's up, bro?"
What's good, What's good, bro?
And then we got Justin Time in here. He says, "What's up, guys?" What's good, man? So let's quit wasting time and let's go ahead and get started with these predictions because we got a lot of stuff going on tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. Yep. So the first match that we're going to talk about is we got a last man standing match between Ilya Dragunov going up against T.A.G. Leo, who do you have winning here?
I think Ilya Dragunov is definitely, I think, deserves the win. I think they want to keep pushing him. I think he's definitely somebody I could see post this with this feud. I think I could see him going up to the North American title scene or the NXT title scene if they want to. I think he's definitely somebody that I think, even if they decide to, bring up more people, he's definitely somebody I can see being in that next wave of people to come up to the main roster. So I think he's just, kind of in between things until they can finally figure out what they want to do with him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree. I agree that Ilya Dragunov is going to win here because I don't think it hurts T.A.G. if he loses here. Because he's still going to have momentum and stuff. I mean, he's been dominant lately on NXT and stuff. So I got Ilya Dragunov winning here, and like you said, maybe going for that, the North American title picture, or eventually getting called to the main roster. Now, if he gets called to the main roster, I would like him to go to SmackDown. There's rumors about him going up to the main roster, going up to SmackDown.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Ilya Dragunov winning here, and then young Philip said, I was just watching Tales from the Hood on Tubi TV. Okay, cool.
I've never heard of that. I didn't know they were
heard of that.
Yeah, he knows a lot about more stuff like that. So.
And he said, Justin Time says, got T.A.G. winning, sending Dragunov to the main roster. Oh. I mean, it could happen. I mean, this match can go either way. I feel like this card here is kind of more, unpredictable. I mean, with some matches are unpredictable, but there's some matches that are, pretty easy to predict here. But, yeah. And then young Philip says, I have a feeling that NXT Battleground will be
3 or 4 hours.
3 or 4 hours. I don't think it would be that long.
But what I do think, we already know how NXT is. Pretty much, like we said, it's going on the same time as Double or Nothing, or around the same time as Double or Nothing. I feel like when NXT Battleground is, still when it leaves or it goes off the air, pretty much Double or Nothing is still going to be on for another 2 hours. So that's one thing you could pretty much say already.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll move on to the next match here, which we have is we got the Heritage Cup going to be Noam Dar's going to be defending the Heritage Cup against Dragon Lee. I'm so happy that they brought this over from NXT UK. Have you ever watched a Heritage Cup match?
I have.
Yeah, these matches are pretty interesting. I like the
rules too. I love the rules.
It's 6 rounds and they do 3 minutes and how many falls do they do? It was
it's 2 out of 3. It's 2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls, yeah, exactly. And I heard that Samuel Shaw, he's been backstage and stuff. He's been at the Performance Center. So I'm gonna say that Noam Dar ends up retaining his Heritage Cup. Maybe Samuel Shaw comes out and helps Noam Dar because that was his like Noam Dar's like mouthpiece and stuff, like kind of manager NXT UK. So I got Noam Dar to retain his Heritage Cup here, and
I
maybe
can
he can
see that.
continue this feud for a little longer with Dragon Lee.
I can see that happening. I mean, if you guys don't know, as far as his lineage with the cup, the Heritage Cup, he's pretty much held that thing for about 500 days, a little over 500 days actually. So I don't know. It depends on what the direction they want to take it. I could see what that his manager, his mouthpiece, does. Come back and then he'll take over once again, and they'll be like a duo like they have been. But for some reason, in my feeling, I feel like they want to build up Dragon Lee, and I think they're going to slow push, and I think they want to continue to do bigger things with him. Even though we haven't really seen too much of him so far in his reign so far in NXT, we've only seen him in that Fatal 5-Way, like the last pay per view. Now we're seeing him in a one-on-one capacity. I think we might get to see a new NXT Heritage Cup holder, and I think Dragon Lee is going to win.
Okay, well, there we go. There we go. So, next match we have here is the NXT Tag Team titles on the line. We got the Gallus Boys defending the titles against the Creed Brothers. I'm gonna put it simple here. Gallus Boys retain. Get Gallus on top. They're gonna retain here. Even though I would love to see the Creed Brothers get the titles, but I feel like they're main roster bound eventually.
Yeah.
They're so ready for the main roster, and yeah, they don't need these titles. But Leo, who do you have?
I also have Gallus retaining. I love, the Creed brothers. I like I said earlier, I think they could be probably in the next batch of, call ups potentially for the main roster. I think they're definitely main roster ready. I think they've pretty much done everything that they can do in NXT as a tag team, and I feel like they're just there at this point because I feel like if there wasn't really as many injuries as we did see, they probably would have gotten called up. And I think that's the same thing that's pretty much with a lot of the people that's in NXT right now. They could have got called up if it wasn't for injury reasons. I just think Gallus is going to retain those titles just a little bit longer.
Yep, I agree. And then the next match we have here is the North American title triple threat match. We got Wesley defending the title against who is that? Tyler Bate? Yeah, Tyler Bate and then Joe Gacy. I about forgot his name right there for a minute, but so Joe Gacy, he's kind of been like planting this wedge between Tyler Bate and Wesley, kind of like putting some doubt in the mind, like, oh, is this, is Tyler Bate trying to just get to the North American title, just
Yeah.
not really be friends with him. So kind of putting doubt in mind of Wesley here. I love what Wesley's been doing. He's been putting on like banger matches.
Yeah.
Like he put on a great match with who was it was Dijak at the Vengeance Day. That was a great match that they did. He did a Fatal 5-Way match at
Stand Deliver.
Stand to Deliver was great.
Yeah.
And these open challenges he's been doing, like I feel like that Wesley's gonna retain here. Like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna take the title off of him yet. I think he's gonna retain for a little bit longer. Yeah, so give me Wesley to retain.
I also have Wesley. I think Wesley, I feel like with everything that you just said and the development points that you made about him, being a fighting champion, I definitely feel like in his reigns as champion, he's definitely elevated that championship. I think it's like up there how with the workhorse championships like the Intercontinental in the US, people put their blood, sweat, and tears into those championships to make it what it is. People like Gunther is putting his blood, sweat, and tears into the Intercontinental Championship as we've been seeing over the last few months. Now we're seeing Wesley do the same thing. That North American Championship has, even though it hasn't been around as much as the other championships, the lineage of the championship so far has been very good. The matches for these championships has been very good, but I think Wesley is going to retain. But I do think what's going to happen is he's going to end up pinning Tyler Bate in this match, and we might get to see Tyler Bate turn heel, and then we'll get a feud coming out of Battleground for the North American Championship, and they'll probably progress this feud going forward.
Yeah, I definitely could see, I definitely could see that happening, and that'd be great for you to see Tyler Bate and Wesley. Oh man, those would be some banger matches that they put on. Big strong boy going up against Wesley. Oh boy, that'd be fire. Justin Time says going with Gacy to win the title.
Ooh, you going with great value Bray Wyatt, huh?
Great value, Bray Wyatt. Yep, that's exactly. Oh man, I mean that'd be pretty cool to see him win, but I don't know.
Mm.
I'd rather see him win like the tag titles or something, or maybe win the NXT title. But
Mm-mm.
no, I mean not right now, but you know,
Never.
never. Okay, move on
No.
to the next match, which we have is so we got the finals in the NXT Women's Championship tournament. We got Lyra Valkyria going up against Tiffany Stratton. And you know, I got an Tiffany epiphany here that she is gonna be your new NXT Women's Champion. You know, after seeing what happened on NXT last night, with with her with Lyra Valkyria winning, and then after the match, Cora Jade, attacking the leg and stuff. So I think that's gonna be like a point, where um, Tiffany Stratton, she tries to take advantage and work on her leg and stuff in the match. Um, yeah, Tiffany Stratton is winning here. I just think that they're trying to, make her like the next, big and the next, top attraction in NXT. Even though I still think she has a lot of improvement to do in the ring. I mean, she has been making some improvements, but like, she's been getting better in the ring and stuff. But yeah, I got Tiffany Stratton becoming your new NXT Women's Champion.
I have Tiffany Stratton also becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. I was very surprised that Valkyria won over Cora Jade last night because I did not see that happening. But I do think that they do have big plans for her going for in the near future. I think I could see her being a future NXT Women's Champion within the next year or two. But I just don't think her time is yet. I think they can build a story with her being like a Daniel Bryan type of character where she has to go through adversity and finally get a big moment on like a bigger stage, and I think that moment will probably feel way better than it does right now. But I think Tiffany's gonna win. And also, we've been seeing this hooded figure, pretty much attack a lot of the baby faces on NXT, injuring a few in kayfabe. But I think maybe that hooded figure it probably could be working with Tiffany Stratton, or it could be some type of allegiance going on there, or she's probably just gonna come in and cost whoever the match, and boom, you probably have a new feud going afterwards.
True, true. And then young Phillip, Tiffany Stratton is the blondie. She's the one on the right. If you're
Yeah.
look, yeah, she's the one on the right. She's the blonde. And then Justin Time says, going with Tiffany Stratton. She's still showing signs of needing improvement, but her having the title could help her in her progression. I definitely
Yeah,
agree with that.
agree with that.
And then we got the main event of the evening. We got him, Carmelo Hayes. Melo defending the title against Braun Breaker. He got that dog in him.
Yeah,
Um, Carmelo Hayes is retaining. They're just gonna try to prove the point. Try to make Braun Breaker be that more of that big heel and stuff here. He's just gonna try to beat Carmelo Hayes down. In his hometown and stuff. He doesn't really care about winning title right now. He cares more about beating Carmelo Hayes' ass in his hometown.
yeah.
Of Lowell, Massachusetts. But yeah, Melo's retaining his title.
I'm going with Carmelo Hayes as well. I just don't think they would actually give Carmelo the title just to take it back at their next pay per view. That would be so baffling if they were to do something like this. I know it's WWE at the end of the day, and they'll do stuff like this, but this would be one of the worst decisions they could probably make by taking this title off Carmelo Hayes because this guy is somebody I could see him. There's some type of parallels for me. I feel like he's just like MJF in a way, but not in a sense of him holding that title for a long time. I think we'll probably see him hold that championship for over a year, and then he'll drop it something like along the lines of MJF. So Carmelo Hayes retain that title.
Yeah, I agree. And then Justin Time says Hayes retains. They just put the title. They just put the title on him. So no way they take the title off him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And if they do take the title off him, that would be just one of the dumbest decisions.
I will be so confused.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like Braun Breaker, he's going to be going to the main roster eventually. Maybe post SummerSlam. I think that's when they'll get called up to the main roster. I feel like. But yeah, those were all the matches for NXT Battleground. That really short prediction here. Got this done in 15 minutes. Wow, that's one of the shortest predictions I've ever done. But Leo, final thoughts, and let everybody know where they can check out your channel. And hey, I see that you finally hit 500 subscribers on your channel.
I did. Literally, I'm at 501 right now. We're on the road to 600. We're on the road to 600. We're trying to get to that milestone. Maybe by SummerSlam. That's the goal we're going to try to get. Let's get 99 subscribers by SummerSlam. I know we can do it. We've gotten this far. I know we can go even further. But check me out because I will be dropping more content, later this week, or probably post this weekend, because we got a lot of wrestling this weekend, from SmackDown to Night of Champions to Under Siege to Battleground to Double or Nothing, all these. So definitely you'll get a lot of reviews from me, next week, and my thoughts and opinions on the shows overall. So
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, definitely go check out Kicking It with Leo on YouTube. His link will be down in the description below. Also, subscribe to my channel as well. Juggernaut097. I'm on the road to 600 subscribers. Hey, I'm like 40 something subscribers away from 600. Come on, let's get me there. Let's get me there, or else you're gonna get chopped in your sleep by Gunther. You don't want that.
you do not want that.
You don't want that smoke. You don't want that.
You do not want those problems.
And so definitely hit the subscribe button. I got a lot of content I'm posting on my channel. I'm gonna be doing another prediction video for Under Siege probably tomorrow night after Impact goes off the air. So stay tuned for that. As well as I got Double or Nothing predictions to do. I also have what else? And I got some reviews to do this weekend. It's just a crazy packed weekend of wrestling. And then I got watch-alongs to do with the
Flex Zone.
With the Flex Zone. And then after this video, I'll be jumping on Real Take Wrestling. So definitely go check me out on Real Take Wrestling here in a little bit. I'll be previewing Double or Nothing. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell on my channel. Also, hit the like button. Share the video. Get me notice out there more. Get both of us notice out there more. And this is Juggernaut Leo saying peace out, and we will catch you guys later on. Too sweet, baby.
Boom.